Has an MVP, but just let me cook real quick.
Usually when the niggas say let him cook, he either about to cook up some fire shit or this better be ass.
I think.
So like whenever he comes out and cook you, it's just like he can do that. It's just that you just wasn't ready for it. Straight up like that.
Next up, before we get into the heavy hitters like MVP and DPOY, coach of the year, I got head coach David Alderman. Last year he filled in right before the season ended when they fired Mike Malone, which was like I had never seen it before. That was crazy, especially from a contending team. So, but I got David Alderman winning it this season. He has a full year to coach his team, and what I like about this pick is I do think that with the additions the Nuggets made this offseason, I do think they will have a great regular season, and I do think David Alderman is a good head coach. I'm expecting the Denver Nuggets to win around 55, 58 games, somewhere in that ballpark. And if they can get, especially if they can get to 58 games, and I do think there'll be a top 15 defense. I do think there'll be a top 5 offense. I think David could win coach of the year, man.
I like that pick. Now, for my pick, I'm not gonna lie to you, and this is because I believe in them so much, because I think they hungry. They even more hungry than last year, and they're already good as hell. I got Kenny Atkinson. Kenny Atkinson with the Cavaliers. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Cavaliers I think they're about to run the regular season, bro. Like,
really?
I think they got a great opportunity, like, to go ahead and really like take over the East right now. Cause like, number one, how long is JT gonna be out for?
JT gonna be out for the whole season.
Yeah, for the whole season. I heard that he was trying to come back and play or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I have seen that too. Yeah, man. Jason Tatum said he want to come back and play. Man, sit down, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sit your ass down.
Sit down, man. Please.
Sit your ass down. I get it, bro. You're a competitor. I get it. Like, you know, I even seen people say, oh, he's trying to be like Kobe or whatever like that. Yeah, even if he is, whatever. Sit your ass down. Straight up like that. But I think the Cavaliers got a great opportunity to run the East and to like really solidify themselves as the best team in the East. Yeah. And quite possibly, you know, that's a hard possibly, but I was going to say quite possibly the best team in the whole NBA, but I don't know.
A dark horse pick might be Ime Udoka too.
I was thinking that, I was thinking that.
Dark horse pick could be Ime Udoka.
I really was thinking that, but I ain't going to lie to you. If I'm going to be completely honest on why I stopped thinking about it, I was just thinking about the controversy that came with him. I was just like, you know what? Maybe they won't pick him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he got.
How you gonna cheat on Nia Long, bro? How you gonna cheat on Nia Long?
No, real shit though. Like, hey, we ain't gonna.
Man, that's crazy. Anyway, DPOY, real quick. Mine's is simple. Wemby. Wemby's my DPOY. I mean, like Duff said.
Great minds think alike. He was robbed he was robbed with that Rudy Gobert one. I don't care. The stats was crazy.
Yep.
The stats was crazy.
Not to mention, last season as a sophomore, he led the league in total blocks, and he only played 40 games. Wemby, like Nuff said, we can move on.
I feel like his stat lines be like. Look, sometimes a lot of people go ahead and say
he have like 4 blocks and like 10 blocks and 4 steals.
Bro, hasn't he gotten like maybe like 4 double-doubles with blocks? Like, and he's only in year what? Like year 2? Like,
he's going to have a quadruple double, I'm telling you.
He will.
This season he will have a quadruple double.
I'm not against you on that. I really am not against you on that at all. And he might have a 5x5 while doing it. Yeah. Anyways though. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I got so into the Wemby shit that I forgot what I was about to fucking say.
Oh, DPOY?
Oh, yeah. DPOY. Wemby is going to win because I feel like a lot of dudes go ahead and say, don't look at the stat lines. You guys should got to watch the game and everything like that. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The Spurs are not going to be a trash team this season. I feel like they're going to win games. They're nice. Yeah, they're not going to be top.
They're nice.
They're not going to be top, but I think they're definitely going to win games. Wemby's going to get his, and I feel like Wemby's stats compared to everybody else's, Nah, this is one of those where you just look at it and you just like.
Just play 65 games to meet that threshold, bro.
Nigga, this ain't 6-7. Like, nigga, this is like. Now, like that. The gap is big.
Yeah.
The gap is big, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like he was robbed from whenever Rudy Gobert won, but they gave it to him because they had a good defense or whatever.
Yeah, it was because rookie was a rookie. That's all.
Yeah.
But moving on to MVP.
Still got robbed, bro.
Yeah, moving on to MVP real quick, man. So this is a controversial pick, because I know the top two candidates are gonna be Jokic and Shea, but I got Giannis as an MVP. But just let me cook real quick.
Usually when the niggas say let him cook, he either about to cook up some fire shit or this better be ass.
I think this could be another 2017 Westbrook or another 2022 Jokic. So in those 2 seasons, the OKC was a 6 seed, but why did Russ win MVP? He had no help. He averaged a triple-double, which was historic, and he was putting up numbers no one had seen since Oscar Robertson. On top of the narrative that KD left Russ out to dry. And like I said, Russ went on to average a triple-double and put up historic numbers. Even though OKC was a 6 seed and only won 47 games, he still won MVP. Now, in 2022, Jokic averaged 26, 14, and 8. And he had no Jamal Murray. He had no Michael Porter Jr. The Nuggets were a 6 seed. But they won 48 games. They damn near won 50 games. Why? Because Jokic was putting up crazy numbers we haven't seen ever. And he still led a top offense. And like I said, they won 48 games in the 6 seed. So they gave Jokic the MVP.
Okay.
I think we're going to look at a similar season from Giannis. I think he's going to average about 35, 12 rebounds, about 7 assists. I think his impact measures are going to be through the roof. He's still a great defender. If that mid-range shot keeps on improving, I think he's going to be one of the better mid-range shooters as well. Last year, he shot 46% in the mid-range area. If that continues, we are looking at a good mid-range shooter from Giannis. So I think that, and by the way, the narrative with the Bucks is that this is a terrible Bucks team. His third best player is either Kevin Porter Jr. or Kyle Kuzma. Bobby Porter's off the bench. Kyle
Kuzma might not even be there soon.
Like this is a bad Bucks team. But if like I said, I think Giannis is going to put up the best stats of his entire career. I think his impact metrics are going to be through the roof. He's still a great defender, and if he can will this team to about 47 wins in a weak East with no Tyrese and with no Jason Tatum, they win 47 games. They like a 6-5 seed. I think they're going to give Giannis the MVP. So that's my prediction.
I'm not mad at that. That's a good explanation too. So like, like you cook with that one. I'll get that to you. I get that to you. That actually made me change my perspective on it a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm still going with my pick, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that. Mm-hmm. But for my pick for MVP, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a whole bunch of choices that I thought. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking that maybe Shea repeats.
That's a good thing. I mean, like that's very much on the table.
Yeah, I feel like that's. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to be against that idea so bad, but I kind of feel like you really can't because of how good that team is, and if he's just gonna if they're gonna continue to have that amount of success, the way that they did, and he's the front and he's the whole he's the head of the snake. I feel like you got to give it to him. Mm-hmm. You got to give it to him. So, I had some other people in mind. I think I had another controversial take. I was thinking maybe Donovan Mitchell could go ahead and surprise some people this year.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, he would have had to put up insane scoring numbers for people to consider him over Jokic.
Look though. Like you said, weak East. No Tyrese. No Tatum. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you, with Giannis being a good player, a great player, you know what I'm saying, and being able to, probably being able to have to carry a lot of the load on that team. Donovan don't got to do that.
Yeah.
But Donovan's surrounded by defenders.
Yeah.
He does have scorers on his team, but when it comes to scoring, he's the main guy.
Mm-hmm.
Darius Garland can get that rock, get the ball, get the fucking rock in the hoop. But Donovan Mitchell is a killer.
Yeah.
Donovan
He's real nice.
And I feel like if
one
that...
of my favorite players in the league.
Huh?
I said he's one of my favorite players in the league.
Oh, definitely. I feel like if you go ahead and if they go ahead and they get 60+ wins, which I think is achievable for them, definitely achievable for them, really. I feel like Donovan Mitchell has like, I feel like he could average 30 if he really wants. He really could. But this ain't about Donovan Mitchell. I think SGA gonna repeat. I think the SGA is gonna repeat as MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I think that OKC team is just too formidable.
Yeah. That's a great pick. I do see a world in which Shea repeats because again,